Welcome back. I'm Melissa,
And I'm Sam.
and we're Full
Full
Metal
Metal
Mel.
Mel. Okay, so I need to bring up what I heard you say earlier this week. It's something that I have said myself. It's something that every single guitar player I've ever met in my life has said. Uh, but every time I have said it before now, you've rolled your eyes clean into your head and then got mad at me. What did you say?
I said that I need just two more guitars.
Two more guitars. You just need
Just two.
just
That's
two
all.
more guitars. Now, I've never actually shot for two more guitars. I've went for one more guitar. I've always, had an excuse like I need a guitar with single coils to cut through the mix to offset my humbucker, or I need this certain Les Paul because it has these coils in it that sound this way. But I've never actually had the balls to say I need two guitars.
Well, because you've been playing for a long time, so one guitar, every so often is reasonable. But since I've just started, I've got to build up my collection here. So
Right.
two to begin with.
So now
Sounds right
it's
to me.
going to be a collection. We're going to have two separate guitar collections at each end of the house because your
I've got my
practice
room.
area is all the way at the other
Right.
end of the house. I'm personally fine with it. I want as many guitars in the house as possible because that's more guitars for me to play. I just think it's really, really funny after all of the times that I've said something very much like that and your reaction to it. Also, I was kind of shocked to find out which guitars you've decided that you needed. The one you want an acoustic
Oh,
guitar, which
definitely,
is
yes.
understandable.
Yep.
You don't have an acoustic guitar that fits you, one that you've actually went and played and figured out fits your hands properly, and I understand that. I was a little surprised at the second guitar that you need. Uh, what kind of guitar were you looking at?
So some type of shredder guitar. So
Right. Like a PRS
yeah.
or an Ibanez or
Hmm.
a Jackson or a straight up pointy shredder guitar. So why is it that you've convinced yourself that you need a shredder guitar?
Okay, so watching videos, and I would like to be able to move down the frets and get down, way up here, so where it has the cutout, so I can really get my fingers in there and play those notes up there. I also want it because it's generally lighter, so I can stand up and play a little bit more, and I like the way it sounds and play metal on it.
So if which means we will because you control the money anyway. Uh, when we find you this shredder guitar,
Uh-huh.
I am expecting to see straight up like dive bomb solos with the whammy bar and like double finger tapping and to make
You
it
just
worth
wait.
having the pointiness of them. As you know, I'm not a big fan of shred style guitars. I think they're great. I mean,
Right.
I enjoy playing them. They're a lot of fun. But they're not really me. I like Les Pauls and
Right.
Telecasters and things like this old Ibanez right here from from the late 70s. That's more my style. I don't really have a lot of use for a whammy bar. They're fun to play on and everything, but it's not something. It doesn't really suit my style overly well.
Right.
But that's me. That's not you. Just because we're married and that's everybody should have the guitar that they want that speaks to them. That's the most important thing when you're picking out a guitar is finding one that you really like and what's going to inspire you to play. That's the most important thing in finding. I mean, of course, a beginner guitar if you're just starting out and you don't know if you're gonna You know, if you're actually
Right.
going to continue playing, then it doesn't really matter what you're playing. But you've been playing every single day for, you know, months and months now,
Right.
and I don't believe that you're going to stop playing now. I think you're pretty hooked.
Right.
So you deserve your shredder guitar.
Thank you.
For sure. Also, I'd like to shout out Pat McGinnis, another old friend of ours who's always been there for us. Good looking out on the, what is it, Fender Play?
Fender Play, yes.
Yeah. Apparently, it was a limited amount of people who could sign up for the free lessons or free Fender Play or whatever.
Yeah, it was free lessons for 3 months. At first, it was 100,000, the first 100,000 people. Then I think they extended it to the first 500,000 people.
But you got in.
Yeah, I got in, and so I've been using that. And I like it. So, yeah, I may continue after the free trial. So
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot, Pat. We really
Definitely.
appreciate that. Now, the song from this week, we covered one of my closest friends,
right.
Mishka Shubaly's Death in Greenpoint. Now, we were fans of Mishka's long before I ended up in this weird relationship with Mishka, where apparently two middle-aged men act like teenage girls and have to text each other all day long.
Yep, that's
pretty
that's
much
true.
every day. But before that, we were fans of Mishka's music, so this was kind of a important cover for us to do. Spent a lot of time thinking about it, thinking about how we wanted to do it, because I wanted to change it a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
a little different.
you know, stay within the theme of the song, which is, you know, kind of despair,
But just make it much, much darker.
but make it much, much darker and a lot heavier.
We tend to do that.
We do. We tend to darken up songs for sure. Also, while recording it, I used all equipment that was either previously owned by Mishka or currently owned by Mishka, like this guitar and that vintage Ampeg amp. I wanted to this T-shirt I'm wearing was my birthday present from him. So yeah, I wanted to use as much Mishka in the song as possible, while also making it very high gain and very much us.
Yeah.
What we end up doing to a song. I think we were successful. Hopefully, he likes it. I will find out one way or another whether he likes it or he hates it. I'm definitely going to hear about it. But thanks a lot, Mishka, for everything that you do for both me and Melissa.
Absolutely.
And finger guns. We love you, and thank you so much for letting us cover your song.
Yes.
So I hope everybody enjoys it, and we will see everybody in a few days.
Sounds good. Bye.
Toilet again, and city lights, but it's not even Jersey, it's Queens. And if that's my mother calling on the phone, dude, I am totally not home. I'm exercising my right to surrender to the poison of my choice. I'm the master of my